In a dramatic escalation that has sent shockwaves across the Middle East, Israel has launched a powerful airstrike deep into Beirut's southern suburbs, an area known as the heart of Hezbollah's operations in Lebanon. Their target? Not just any militant, but allegedly Hezbollah's chief of staff, Ali Tabtabai, a man the U.S. has long called one of the group's most dangerous military tacticians. But was this strike successful? Did Israel warn the U.S. beforehand? And could this attack drag the region into a wider war? Stay with us, because this story is far from over. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss critical global updates. On Sunday, the quiet evening in Beirut's southern suburbs, known locally as Dahi, was shattered by the sound of roaring warplanes. Residents reported hearing jets overhead, followed by a massive explosion that lit up the area. What makes this strike extremely significant is location. This wasn't a border strike or an attack on remote terrain. It was a direct strike on one of Hezbollah's most secure urban strongholds, an area where many of the group's high-ranking officials live and operate. According to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office, the strike specifically targeted Ali Tabtabai, a key senior Hezbollah military commander. This is the first major strike inside Beirut's capital suburbs in months, marking a major shift in Israeli tactics. Confusion spread rapidly. People rushed out of their homes, thinking more strikes could follow. Cars lined the streets, alarms blaring, residents in panic. Medical teams rushed to the area. Reports confirmed at least 2 people killed and over 20 dozen injured. But here's the big question. Was Ali Tabtabai actually killed? Neither Israel nor Hezbollah officially confirmed his death. Netanyahu's office named him as the target, but did not confirm the outcome. If Tabtabai is gone, it could be one of the biggest blows to Hezbollah in recent years. But who is he, and why does he matter so much? Ali Tabtabai wasn't just any military figure. In fact, the U.S. has considered him one of Hezbollah's most dangerous military strategists. In 2016, the U.S. Treasury placed direct sanctions on Tabtabai, naming him a key military leader responsible for operations in Syria, Lebanon, and beyond. The U.S. State Department even offered up to $5 million for information on his whereabouts. Why such urgency? Because Tabtabai was believed to be deeply involved in the planning and coordination of Hezbollah's foreign military training, precision missile production, and cross-border strategies. He reportedly held a crucial role in Hezbollah's military modernization, helping transform it from a local militia into a highly sophisticated armed group with advanced drone and missile capabilities. Some analysts believe Tabtabai played a role in training militias in Iraq, Yemen, and even Syria. In short, he wasn't just a commander, he was a military architect. But this attack has also raised a huge diplomatic question. Did Israel warn the U.S. before the strike, or are they acting alone now? Following the strike, questions immediately surfaced in Washington. According to Axios and U.S. officials, Israel did not notify the United States in advance before targeting Tabtabai. However, another senior U.S. official said that Washington knew days earlier that Israel was planning to escalate operations in Lebanon. This sparks very serious implications. Is Israel taking more unilateral military decisions without American approval? Is this a sign of changing U.S.-Israel policy dynamics? Or was this classified, even from top U.S. officials? The Biden administration reportedly found out immediately after the strike, but not beforehand. This leaves analysts asking, is Israel widening the conflict without coordinating with its biggest ally? Before we look at what this means for regional security, let's see how this connects to Israel's broader strategy targeting Hezbollah leaders. Israel's recent operations show a pattern, a systematic campaign to eliminate Hezbollah's leadership. Over the past 2 years, Israeli strikes have taken out Hassan Nasrallah, Hezbollah's longtime leader, eliminated senior military commanders and strategists, destroyed weapon stockpiles and drone facilities near the border, and according to reports, around 5,000 Hezbollah fighters have been killed in Israeli strikes. This isn't random. This is a decapitation strategy, weakening Hezbollah by targeting its leadership, intelligence, and command structures. Prime Minister Netanyahu made it clear in a recent cabinet meeting, "We will continue to do whatever is necessary to prevent Hezbollah from regaining its ability to threaten us." For Israel, their goal is clear: prevent Hezbollah's military revival. But is Hezbollah really getting weaker, or is it regrouping and preparing for something bigger? As of now, Hezbollah has issued no official comment on the strike. This silence is strategic, and here's why. Hezbollah often withholds confirmation after senior leaders are targeted until it's prepared to respond. This silence could mean they are verifying Tabtabai's fate, they are planning a retaliation, or they are trying to avoid escalation. For now. Despite heavy losses, Hezbollah claims it has honored ceasefire agreements near the border with Israel, insisting it has not rearmed in the restricted zone. Israel disagrees, claiming that Hezbollah is quickly rebuilding and upgrading missile infrastructure near the border. If Tabtabai was indeed responsible for that rearmament, his loss could be a major blow. So what happens now? Could this strike lead to something bigger, maybe even a regional conflict? This strike could trigger several possible outcomes. One, escalation into wider war. If Hezbollah confirms Tabtabai's death and responds with major retaliation, Israel may respond with further strikes, potentially even on Tehran-backed targets in Syria or Iran. This could draw in multiple countries, creating a multi-front conflict. Two, limited tit-for-tat strikes. Hezbollah might choose targeted missile attacks or drone strikes. Not enough to cause a full war, but enough to show strength. Israel would respond, but likely avoid hitting deep into Beirut again. 3. Diplomatic pressure increases. The United States might step in, urging both sides to avoid escalation. Regional mediators like Qatar, Egypt, or France could also become involved, just as they did in previous flare-ups. This strike is more than just a military operation. It's a calculated message, a signal that Israel is willing to strike anywhere, even deep inside Lebanon's capital, to dismantle Hezbollah's leadership. Whether elite Tabtabai survived or not, the impact of this operation will be felt in Beirut, Tel Aviv, Washington, and possibly Tehran. The silence from Hezbollah is just the beginning of what may come next. Do you think this strike will push the region closer to war or force both sides back to negotiations? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more updates on global events. Stay informed, stay aware, and see you in the next video.